Okay, so you want to level up your Neovim config without any plugins to make it a bit more like an IDE? Here you go. Okay, and the first one we're going to be setting up is highlight yank. Now, basically what this does, if I just jump into a project here, if you go to a line and you yank it, so YY, it's going to show you exactly what you've yanked there. If I go in the middle of this word and I do yank word, it's going to show me the exact bits that I've yanked, or if I yank inward, it's going to show me. This is a must-have, I think. Okay, this next one I think is going to be popular with a couple more of you. So basically, it's going to return the cursor back to its previous position when you open a file. So for example, if I open a file, for example here, let's say we go to line 21 and I edit something here, cool, for example. I'll write this file, I'll quit. And now if I open this project again and I go back to the app TSX, it's going to put me at line 21, which is the last place I was when I edited this. Now this is cool because if I go to a different file and I decide like, oh, whenever I want to add like a console log here, and then I quit this and I go back in, let's say I want to go back to that file and I want to go back to the app TSX, well, it's saved, even though I've not just been in that file last, it's saved where I was last time I was in it. So if you're jumping between multiple files, like it's going to be helpful because it'll always maintain the position that you previously at. I might have done that a bit wordy. Hopefully you know what I mean. Okay, this next one stems from me not really enjoying the default behavior when you open help. So if, for example, if I search help and I go to like lazy vim, for example, it's going to open at the bottom like this. It's like a horizontal split. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't really ever use horizontal splits. I don't like the way that they look unless I'm doing like a picker like this. So this auto command, basically what it does is when you search for the help, it's going to open it in a vertical split just like that, which I think is much more readable in my opinion. Now another one that kind of piggybacks off that last one is something that resizes the splits when the terminal window is resized. So if I just quickly show you, I'm going to resize this window now, and as you can see, the split is just shrinking and shrinking, and it's not really like resizing as the terminal is. But with this auto command, if I do a vertical split here and I start messing with the size, as you can see, both splits are adjusting to the size of the terminal. Much better. Now this next one is kind of like a take it or leave it type thing. Basically, whenever you're writing a comment, if you do like a new line, it's always going to continue the comment on. And I just know multiple times I have wanted to like maybe comment this line out and then start writing the line I really want underneath, like the replacement for that, but I don't want to get rid of it. So basically what this does, if I quickly show you an example in this project, so if I comment out this line and I open a new line, it's not going to start like this, like it would have previously. It'll just start this so I can start, replacing it with whatever I wanted to. Okay, this next one basically just adds syntax highlighting to your secret files. So all your env files will have syntax highlighting. So I'll just quickly show in a project. Here's some secrets here. And if I just reopen it with this new thing, as you can see that it now matches my color theme. So whatever color theme you've got, it's going to tree setter, make it look nicer basically. Okay, and the next one is basically just going to trigger. So as you can see when I'm in a file here, as you can see I'm in this file and now I'm going back to this file, but the cursor line isn't disappearing. So even though I'm not in that file, you can still see the cursor line here, if that makes sense. So by adding this one, on the buffer enter, it's going to enable the cursor line just here. And on the buffer leave, it's going to disable the cursor line. So if I just quickly jump out of this project now, jump back in, and as you can see, the cursor line is jumping across like that, rather than being always visible when you're not in it. Okay, and the last one I've got for you is highlighting your cursor symbols just like an IDE would, like VSCode, for example. So this is a bit of a complicated one, but basically what it does is when the cursor moves, it checks if the LSP supports document highlighting, and if it does, it's going to highlight all the things in the buffer. And then obviously you need another one which will clear the references so you've not got tons of highlighting everywhere. So if I just show you quickly, so let's say I'm going to set count, nothing happens, right? Now if I reopen it with this, once the LSP server boots up, as you can see I'm highlighting, I'm just hovering over set count, and you can see that set count is actually highlighting down there on line 15, down here. Similarly, if I highlight class name, you can see all the places where class name is used highlighted. Same with React logo. So literally anything you highlight or just hover your cursor over, it's going to get some nice pretty highlighting. Now this is convenient maybe if you're like editing stuff and you want to quickly see where something starts, where something ends. Yeah. So yeah, that's it from me, Autocmds. Let me know if you've got any cool ones yourself that you like to use. Drop them in the comments. I'm sure other people would appreciate that. And yeah, catch you in the next one. See you later.